There is a very strong drive in the tanker market, and that drive took place long before the closure of the Suez Canal, which essentially was an aberration. Let me give you an example. We cover all our costs at about $8,000 a day. And I foresee over the next couple of weeks rates to be $40,000 to $60,000 a day. And when you have cost coverage of $8,000 a day, you make a lot of money. And the closure of the Suez Canal is no big impact in this picture at all.
Okay. So what is leading to that bullish outlook for rates in the coming weeks? I mean, is it the OPEC Plus meeting tomorrow where the curbs on production are expected to hold steady? I realize that sustains prices, but that doesn't mean more supply to move around.
The thing is that there is a very strong demand for oil all over the world, in particular in the Far East. And, of course, America is focusing on America, and we Europeans are focusing on Europe. We tend to forget the Far East, which is a very strong area. And we do have ships in China almost every day and in Korea. But I would note that we have 60,000, 70,000 shareholders in America. And let's face it and be blunt about it. America is driving the world, in particular after we have got a new man in the White House. There's no question on that. And America would like us to pay a little bit more for the defense, but except for that, America is back on track, and they are the closest allies of most of us.
Yeah, we've been seeing that in other economic data as well, the fact that the U.S. is powering this global recovery. The fact that we're seeing an increase in cases in Europe, though, and we're seeing either renewed or extended restrictions and lockdowns in some of those key markets there. How do you expect that to impact the continent and economic growth there, especially since it does import so much crude oil?
What we see in our business, we are used to strikes, to wars, piracy, etc. And that is a part of our business, of the energy and the tanker business. And we in Europe, we have said to the voters, putting a lot of money into the system and say, if you vote for us, we'll give you a lot of money. And that's not really how it should be, in my judgment. We have been working very amongst ourselves and not looking at the world, because it is the whole world which is driving this. And I can make one thing very clear for you, and that is the world needs oil in order to sustain prosperity. You cannot have prosperity without having oil.
All right. Herb Bjorn, thanks for joining us today.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.